Community groups and businesses in Buffalo that have been waiting almost 2 years to get federal COVID money have been blasting Mayor Byron Brown for his slow response to dish out the cash. And there's a lot of it, $215 million sitting in the bank. Today, our partners at Investigative Post reported on a silver lining, though, the interest that the city is making on the unspent millions. Initially, the administration ballparked it would make about $100 grand in interest. Well, the figure is actually almost $14 million. Joining me live right now is the reporter behind that story, Geoff Kelly with Investigative Post. A lot of money there, Geoff.
Yeah, it's essentially more of a golden lining, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Goes into the general fund. Obviously, you know, it takes council approvals, but the mayor has a lot of say in how all this is going to go out, shake itself out. It's my understanding that a lot of people don't necessarily like that being the system and how this works.
Yeah, and you know, the real issue here is that money, $331 million allotted 2 years ago, was meant to get rolled out into the community and fund programs that this, frankly, kind of broke city can't otherwise afford. Instead, it's just been sort of languishing, earning interest. Most of it, we've only spent about a third of it, and of that, 3/4 has gone to plug holes in the city's budget rather than to fund these sort of aspirational programs.
And what's interesting is that there aren't a lot of rules with this money, right? We talk about it going into the general fund. I mean, you have a lot of leeway in how you want to spend it.
Once you do that, if you use it for revenue replacement, that is to plug budget holes, or if the interest that goes into the general fund, there are fewer rules.
Yeah.
The money that is in the ARPA money, the federal COVID relief funds, there are rules that govern that, how it can be spent, what kind of programming, and so to move it into revenue replacement or to let it generate interest income that goes into the general fund, that's much more free to use.
What's interesting about this, obviously community groups, businesses that were hoping to have this money 2 years ago but still haven't gotten it because it's been sitting there in the bank, are upset about this. On the flip side, if you're a taxpayer watching, and we've talked a lot about the finances of the city, when you go years out, there are holes to plug, as you mentioned. I mean, it's sort of this dichotomy, right? The good and the bad.
Well, you know, before COVID, we were using, the city, I should say, was using reserve funds, basically its savings account, to plug these budget holes, more than $100 million over a decade. Now we've earmarked $150 million, almost half of our COVID federal relief money, to do the same thing over the next couple of years. The question is, what happens after 2026 when this money all disappears? What's going to happen to those chronic budget imbalances then?
Got $14 million in interest. That'll help maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Geoff Kelly, reporter with Investigative Post, investigativepost.org. You can read Geoff's full article. Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure. Thank you.